What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Today we've actually been able to nab ourselves an English T20 contract playing for Yorkshire. I was going to say Essex for some reason, but playing for Yorkshire, and this is the first game. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get a bat. I thought it would have been quite cool. That is what I do like about recording T20s in this game, is that it is quite easy, especially as an all-rounder, to get in both some batting and your 4 overs of bowling into the same episode, which is really cool, but not today, so maybe next week we can go and do that. And I think this is the right field that I'm going for with the fine. No. Oh, what am I doing? It's like I've forgotten the controls. Pace balance 3. That's what we need. So that basically has the guy out where they played that last ball and the fine leg. So we're just going to be bowling in swing and pretty much getting it on the pads like that there. And if we concede those ones, oh, you know, I'm happy with that. I'll take that all day, every day. But now that there is done, we are going to have to go, you know, quite quickly in this episode because we do only have limited time. Obviously, only 4 overs worth of gameplay. Please catch that. I think it's actually gone for a 6. It's cleared the rope by a mile. Huge 6. 82 metres for Borrington. What a cracking shot. But as I said, we are going to have to talk about, you know, a few things very, very quickly. The first thing is IPL game from this morning, which saw the Lions take on the Sunrisers. The Sunrisers absolutely destroying that one there. I think Bish Kumar, my God, that is massive. We're getting absolutely tonked out of the attack here. We've gone for 14. Don't bowl me in the power play, guys. I will just go for runs as we have done there. 14 coming off that over, so a very, very expensive one. But yeah, Bish Kumar, I think he got the man of the match. I think he took about 4 for 20 odd for the Sunrisers, and so it was about 130, I believe, that the Lions were restricted to, and the Sunrisers got there with 10 wickets left in hand. I can't remember quite how many overs it was, but Dave Warner carrying on his good form again. He is one of those guys who is so impressive when it comes to the IPL and just continues to score runs no matter really where he bats. He can bat obviously opening up, which is what he is doing now. But in the past, he has batted at 3, batted at 4 as well, which he did a little bit in the World T20, and it did work effectively. But he had another 70 odd. And Shikhar Dhawan scored some runs as well, which I think is a good sign for Sunrisers fans as we get hit away for another boundary. We are not having any luck whatsoever today. We've gone for 18 already, and we haven't even finished our second over. But yeah, good news for Sunrisers fans, because I think if those two at the top, if they can really click, any score basically is chaseable, or, you know, they can set any kind of total. That one there has been plunging down the ground. That's going to be another 4. I can't remember the last time we went for 22 off our first 2 overs in a game. That is just absolutely crazy. I don't know what to do. I'm bowling in swing, I'm bowling out swing, and just nothing seems to happen. We are being brought back a little bit later on. I think we are going to be bowling potentially 2 of the last 4 overs. 40 needed off 24, so this is a better situation that we do find ourselves in. We're going to jump back to our, I guess, default field, shall we say, which is pace defence 5. And 40 off 24, 40 off the last 4 overs with 9 wickets left in hand. Personally, if I was a betting man, I would say that the batting side would have this in the bag. But with my luck with bets lately, I wouldn't want to bet. I would not bet on anyone in this situation. I just would not bet, because no doubt it would just not come up any good. So we need to bowl some dot balls, some dot deliveries, and potentially get some wickets as well, because 38 off 22, remember, we are bowling 2 of these overs, so if we can, you know, do what we normally do, and that is bowl economical, that's not going to help, put away into the gap, and that is going to be another 4. So this is pretty much, I guess, a debut to forget, shall we say, at this stage. Can we be the hero later on? We've gone for 28 off 2.5 overs, and it just doesn't seem to get better. We just can't seem to create those dots. They're going to grab another 2 here. And this is actually just a horrible debut. This is just, it is not what we are used to seeing here. We are used to seeing Cliffy going and taking wickets, scoring runs, and it is just not happening today. Finally, we get a dot ball. There haven't been enough of them in this spell. I mean, the first over didn't help. I think we went for 18. No, was it 18? I can't remember. We went for quite a few in our first over, and then went for a few more, so we were 22, so that over is a little bit better. They are still going to come back for 2, because that is some pretty poor fielding. Still 10 coming off the over, and it's 10 very risk-free runs as well, so we've done, I guess, our part. You know, we could go at 10s, and if we win at less than 10s, then it is obviously going to go and increase the required run rate. But 15 off 12, I honestly don't know what we can do here. I honestly have no idea. I'm going to go back. I'm going to try bowling some cutters and see if that can work. Take the pace off the ball. There's only 15 needed off 12 now, so we really need a very good over here, a very economical over. Probably only go for about 5, and that will leave 10. I think Ryan Sidebottom is bowling the last one. 10 runs for him to get, but as soon as we go for a boundary, like we are going to there, because the fielders just can't seem to do anything for us. As soon as we go for a boundary, that is basically game over. Unless we can bank on, 4 dot balls here, which personally I don't see happening. But, stranger things have happened. I think we need to go to the Yorker a little bit more. But just an absolutely shocking debut again for Yorkshire. Absolutely shocking. And there's another one. We've just been plummeted to that leg side day in and day out in this game. It has just been absolutely shocking. 42 for none. This is something we do not see very regularly. Normally, we are the guy who is economical, doesn't pick up wickets, but won't go for runs. Today, we're going at over 10s, and I think we've left a little bit too much work for Sidebottom left to do. 5 needed off the last over. Remember, this is the last ball here now. We have managed to shoot one through. So 10 coming off another over, and that ends a pretty disastrous spell for us in this T20 debut for Yorkshire. As I said, I don't think whoever bowled the last over would have had enough. 5 runs was all that was needed, and it actually went down to the last ball. So whoever who was bowling the last one actually did a fairly decent job, but not a game to write home about whatsoever for us. Didn't get a bat. We didn't even make the top 4 bowlers, which all we needed to do was get a wicket. They did only get 1. Madsen really took the game away from us. 68 not out off 35, and Moore really played. That innings, I think he opened up, 78 off 62. And at the end of the day, both myself and Sidebottom very, very expensive, and the lack of wickets really did hurt us in the end. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Make sure you check out my Facebook and Twitter. Links that can be found down below in the description. Hope you guys have had a good week so far and have a good long weekend here in New Zealand and Australia. We are celebrating Anzac Day on Monday, so do go and enjoy your long weekend and obviously pay your respects on Monday. But do tune in tomorrow. I've got some more Cricket Coach 2014 coming your guys' way. Make sure you do not miss that.